La emisión está comenzando. Todos los asistentes están en modo de solo escucha.
Hello everyone, welcome to this webinar about the Juniper Loyalty Program. My name is Sandra Sanchez and I'm part of the Sales Consultants team. Before we start, you'll see that you have a panel on the right side of your screen where you will be able to ask questions during the webinar. And when we finish, I'll try to dedicate a few minutes to answering them. In case it would not be possible or if any question is left unanswered, we will review this afterwards and contact you by email to answer it more thoroughly. Also, and for those who are watching this video at a later stage, at the end of this webinar, you will find our contact address in case you have any other doubts. And our team will be happy to help. We will start with a short introduction about the module, and we will inform you a bit about what the tool can do, how it works, and what are the benefits of contracting this module. Then, we will give you a short live demo following all the steps that were previously explained to see some visual examples. We will conclude the webinar with a brief summary, and at the end, we will inform you where you can find information about this module on the Juniper support tool and where you can view this webinar again as it is being recorded. We start with this diagram in which we give some context to this module. Here we have an overview of all the modules that are currently available in Juniper. On the left side, we can see the product to be sold, coming from both external suppliers as well as our contracting. The rules of all these products are defined in what we call the Juniper back office or intranet, where you can configure your clients' intranet users' business rules such as markups, commissions, taxes, etc. And then on the right side, we can see all the different types of distribution channels that Juniper offers. In case of the Juniper Loyalty Program, we can see here that this would be an additional module to those of the booking engine. Now let me explain what the Juniper Loyalty Program is. Well, the reason why we have created the Juniper Loyalty Program is to be able to offer our clients a tool to reward their customers for their bookings by obtaining and applying points when they book services on our client's website. But how does it work exactly? With this tool, you will be able to manage the balance of points whether you are a B2B or a B2C company. So it can be used by agencies, agents, and end customers. You will be able to create different client categories or user categories. Please note that when we talk about users, we will be referring to clients, your clients actually. So you will be able to create different user categories and define different rules for them on your system so that your customers can obtain points depending on the category they belong to. You will also be able to apply different rules for certain customers, suppliers, a specific type of booking, marketplace, or the type of product offered, for example, accommodation, flights, or transfers. There is also the possibility to define who will have access to the Juniper Loyalty Program. It is also possible to have an external affiliate loyalty program to manage the user's points, downloading the points from the moment the user registers on the website until the booking is completed with points. Also, when applying points to a booking, you can indicate the redemption for each category created and decide if bookings are made with currency or points only, or with both currency and points. We have an idea now as to how it works, but what are the possible benefits of contracting this module? Well, by using the Juniper Loyalty Program, you will reward your most loyal clients with exclusive and personalized offers, since you can apply a certain promotion during a specific period and to a specific user category. Also, if you reward your clients with incentives, you will increase the engagement with your brand, extending the life cycle value of your clients, improve your client satisfaction, and therefore your brand's reputation. Let's start with the live demo. We're going to access the test environment of our intranet to begin to see the general configuration that must be done to be able to work with the loyalty program. Okay, to do this, we need to go to Master Table section and select the Points program. Okay, from this first supplier tab, Juniper will configure the points you'd like to show. Points, loyalty points, miles, or any other way we want to call them. If you have an affiliate loyalty program that manages the points for you, Juniper will also configure it here on the supplier tab. But let me insist that this is something that will be configured by Juniper. From this channel tab, it is possible to define to whom we want to give access to the loyalty program. We will see now the one that has already been created, the loyalty demo Juniper. Here, the first thing to define is the channel, which will be the loyalty demo Juniper. Next, we indicate the supplier for the loyalty program. In this case, we're going to indicate in the loyalty tab Juniper as a supplier. And then we should select the configuration we want. It could be points, loyalty points, miles, or any other way we want to call them. These items will be configured in the supplier tab we have just mentioned. Okay, let's see the configuration for redemption. It allows the customer to spend their points on the bookings they will make. We must activate it and define how we want to show the price breakdown to the customers. Only with points, only with money, or with a mandatory minimum or maximum number of points. In the slider restriction type, you can decide if, in case of having defined a mandatory minimum number of points, the client can continue with the payment when he does not have that minimum number of points. We can also define the value in which the refund will be made in case of a refund on a reservation made with a few points, if it's with points or if with currency, in the section refund value in priority. In addition, in case you're a B2B company working with agencies, if it is an agent section, you can define if by default the agents will have their own points or if they can use the agency's points by default. If we go now to the earnings configuration, we can select the option Apply to Agent Points, and the points will be added to the stock based on the credential used to login. In this case, if the booking is made with agency credentials, then the points will be added to the agency bag. And if the point is made with agent credentials, then the points will be applied to the agent stock. We can also select Apply to Agency Points, and all points will be added exclusively to the agency stock, regardless of who makes the booking, whether with agency or agent credentials. By selecting percentage, the points will be added to the stock of the agency, either with agency or agent credentials, same as option 2. But in this case, an extra file will appear to configure what percentage of points obtained by the agency will go to the agent. This last one option, duplicate, means that if this value is selected, when the agent makes a booking, both the agent and the agency will obtain points in the same proportion. Then we have the access control for the agencies, which refers to who we will have access to the loyalty program. As in the other sections of the intranet, it would be a market, a group of agencies, or customers. And you can allow or deny access to this group. We're going to see now the different user categories we can create. Master tables, points program, user categories. Okay, you'll see that we have here some categories created. There is a platinum and silver and a gold one. In case you use an external affiliate loyalty program, you'll see it here in a map with external categories. Let's see it on the platinum one. Okay. Okay, you can also create different rules for obtaining points. Going to the rules management section. In this test environment, you'll see that we have already created some rules for both earning and redemption. Okay, let's go to see that one, for example. Okay, so in the basic information, you'll see that you are able to add a name, indicate the rule type, define the sales channel that corresponds to this rule, the currency, and the currency point exchange rate. That refers to the amount of points the customer will get for $1 or €1 or any currency of sale configured in this currency section. If we want to indicate a minimum number of points or a minimum amount of currency to make the reservation, we can also configure it here in the minimum currency value or minimum points. Then we have the product configuration, where we can choose if the module in the module and product type sections to which product we want to apply this rule. Because maybe for Flex we want to get more points, as it might be a product with more value, and less for accommodation, for example. We can also select the different user categories we have previously created. And finally, in the travel start date and booking date, we can enter the dates being able to apply promotions during specific time periods. This last access control section states who will have access to this rule we're creating, and we're able to allow or deny access to the market group of agencies or customers. Okay, we have already seen the basic information to start working with this module. We have defined the ratio, who will have access to the model, the different categories that could be used. So let's see now how it is reflected at an agency level in the section customers. Let's look for sunny holidays, for example. Okay, in the loyalty data section, okay, right here, you can indicate the external partner code if you have a CRM or whatever you use to manage your customer, your customer, if it's something else, and then you can create the category they belong to. Once we have this done, we can go to the loyalty bank section and start managing their points, adding a number of points they can start spending if you want to give them a balance initially or not. Okay, let's go to the end customer section to show you how it would be reflected. We're going to select the loyalty user. Okay, and what we will see in the loyalty bank history is all the transactions that have been done using points and whether the points were earned or spent. Okay, this is at the one client level, but if you want to see these transactions for all clients, you can also see it here on the booking list by filtering by the column of number of points. Okay, so we already know how to configure everything at the client level. So let's see how everything is reflected on the web by accessing to the demo through the landing page we have created for this agency, well, this loyalty program in this case, this final customer. Okay, once inside, you'll see that we have here the points available for this end customer. And in the area just below the booking information, we can see the option of book with points. Let's make a reservation with points to see the process. Okay. So here we can see that the price for this search and for this particular client has defined that at least 100 points must be spent and the rest appears in a monetary value. In addition, below in gray, we can see that with this booking, you would get this amount of points. And if we click on book, the next step would be to complete the passenger's information and do the payment, make the payment. Okay, now that we have seen what it is, how it works, and what the benefits it could bring you, let's go back to the presentation and see a brief summary. Well, as we have said, the Juniper Loyalty Program is a tool designed to reward your clients for their bookings, enhancing customer loyalty. This program can be used by both B2B or B2C companies, creating different user categories and defining specific rules for each category. The program also offers the flexibility in applying points based on customer type, booking type, and product offered. So you can reward loyal customers with exclusive offers, increase engagement, customer satisfaction, and brand reputation. I do not see any questions, so that's it for today's webinar. If you'd like to read back some of this information, you can find it on your Juniper Loyalty Support tool under Articles and Webinars, Juniper Loyalty Program, or you can watch this webinar again on our YouTube channel that can be accessed through our corporate website, ejuniper.com. Thank you all for your time. I hope you have enjoyed this webinar. Should you have any queries, please feel free to send us an email to salesconsultants@ejuniper.com, and we will be happy to assist you.